Hey Scrubbin' Divas, it's Anna coming to you with an altered clothespin that I purchased from Jules at the Jewel Box. Hey Jules, love her to pieces. I purchased one of her clothespin kits this year. She finally came back out with them again. She did come out with them about a year ago, and I purchased it then and loved it. And just as a quick FYI, if you have not purchased anything from Jules, you just do not know what you're missing, okay? She gives plenty of yumminess for the price, and she's super fair on shipping. Unfortunately, I've learned across from buying so many things from all over the internet, a lot of people charge way too much for shipping, and knowing that when you receive it, it was like a third of what you paid. So what I appreciate is that Jules is very fair in her shipping prices. She only charges you what she's being charged. So she's making no money off of your shipping. So I absolutely love it. And not to mention, when it comes to you, it is like packaged fabulous. Everything is perfectly wrapped and perfectly tied up and just super stinking cute. I mean, every single piece, I mind you, not just everything is packaged perfectly. I keep her tags because I love them. This is her tag, that's how you know it's coming from Jules. And I keep them because I'm going to be making a junk smash, whatever they're called, journals. And I'm going to put those in it because I heart them so much. Okay, so enough with the jibber jabbing. This was the first one I had made. It was a graphic 45 clothespin. Oh, and please excuse my nails. I have golden buff and rubbing buff and hot glue and glossy accents all over my hands. They're ew. But you're not a crafter if you don't have gunk all over your hands. But some are smart. They clear it before they do a video, but I literally just got done working on something else. So, sorry ladies. So anyways, okay, this is the graphic 45. And this is everything that's on here was used from her kit. And what I try to do is use only what's in the kit. I don't want to dip into my personal stash. I want to stick with what it is that's on here. So that's what I did. And what I did is I painted it all black and I used Mod Podge. And I'm going to show you the bad thing about using Mod Podge on something like this, because Mod Podge doesn't do well in all weather. So it was a learning experience for me. So anyways, okay, so this kit also, it came with like hymnal pages. She pretty much sets her kits up like that, the clothespins with hymnal pages. And actually, it didn't come with that one, and the new one, and that was because it's a totally different theme, so it didn't require it. But anyways, so here's these. These are just the little flowers and beads. Okay, this is the top part, and she sells these little envelopes right here at her blog. And all I did was ink it up, add some bling, put a little piece of the ephemera that she sent with it. And this is just a little tag and the key, and I just glued it on. And it's just open for if I wanted to put journaling or if I wanted to put a cute little couple of pictures in there. Of course, it's a year later. I haven't done it. It's just there for the cuteness. Okay. And I also do the inside, so you'll see that there's paper on the inside. And right here, too, you can see right here is part of the hymnal pages and a piece of the lace that was in the kit. This is the other side. This is the flower. I purposely ripped it and made it look this way, so it wasn't done on accident. It's all fringed and ripped around the edges with the black lace and some this crochet type lace, some of these roses, and then this is one of the women that was in the paper that I fussy cut it out, and I just added a little bit of it's like a lace that's on there, or the sheer ribbon, that's what I mean to say. And I just added a little button and a few blings, and I alcohol inked them actually because they were clear. And then this is another piece. I just ripped the hymnal page and I just put it on there and just made it look grungy as how I wanted it to look. Notice I did that on the sides too. I just ripped it and Mod Podged it on the sides. And this was last year's, and I did the same right here. Okay, now let me show you the Okay, here we go. Okay, you see that? That's from Mod Podging it. And where I live, it gets stupid hot out here. So when it hit 115 in my craft room, yeah, not so bueno, because I had a Mother's Day card that I put in here from one of my boys, and I put it in here, and the Mod Podge just like loosened up, I guess, from the heat, and some of the cards stuck to it. So that's the hard part with the Mod Podge, is you kind of got to be careful that your items are not sitting in a spot where it can get hot. Not to mention my house is air conditioned and stuff like that, but when I'm not home, it's not on. So that's what ended up happening. But this is last year's. This one is this year's. I love that. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, this one right here, I forgot the paper line, but you ladies will probably recognize it as soon as you see it. And it's more of kind of like a recipe cooking type style. It's it's Domestic Goddess. Duh, I have it right on the paper. Okay, so it's still Graphic 45. Yeah, it said right there. Hello, stuck on stupid moment. And everything that's on here was what was in the kit, nothing more. I glimmer misted with some type of gold. I have like a little bottle of glimmer mist. I'm absolutely trying to use all of it. I actually do like that one. And these little berries came in the kit. And she's a wild orchid craft designer, so that's where all the flowers come from. And then she added these little blings and leaves, and then I put a doily, a piece of a doily right here, and then these little pretty spray with some bling, and these right here are little bead caps, flowers, and right here. Okay, let me take this part out so you can see, and I'll show you that part in a minute. Okay, and that's just a little, she gives plenty of this little image pieces from the paper line. Okay, and then this is the other side, and here's some baker's twine, and I just tied the button. I tied it through the button. I wrapped it around a few times, tied it through the button, put a few flowers in here. This right here is muslin. She uses that a lot in a lot of things that she does. I absolutely love it. And this right here is one of those little bags, those celebrated bags, I believe. And all I did was I folded it in half. So this bottom part right here is like a little pocket. That idea came from her. So you can't see it because I have it covered right here. And all I did was fold it over. I wrapped the muslin all the way around through the back of it and brought it up here, and I just folded it in like little layers so that it created these layers. I don't know if that made any sense, but that's what I did. So this is just a tag, a little tag, a piece of the little die cuts that she sent. This was one of my favorite ones. I love it. She is just sassy. And this is for vegetables, right? They don't do that now to sell vegetables. So, and I don't remember if the hanger came in the kit or not, honestly. I think I may have grabbed that from mine, so I may have used that one. But these little charms, that's from her kit. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. Ridiculous. Super duper. Okay, and then some little lace. I love, love, love these daisies. Now, I suck with ordering stuff from Wild Orchid Crafts. It drives me insane how I constantly mess up on sizes. I just ordered some of these, and I got the ones that are probably about the size of this yellow dot instead of these big ones, and these are the ones that I want so bad. Ugh, I did it again. But it's all good. It is what it is. And then there's some flowers, and then she gave some other sprays. I didn't use the other ones. I'll show you what was left over. But this was just a piece. I cut it off, and I just stuck it in there. Little flowers. I kept these white. All I did was put glimmer mist on them. You're not going to see it, but they are super shiny, all the white ones. And because the way everything here is really bright and open, I didn't need to change colors. She gives plenty of variety. The cherry blossom. Okay. I also did the inside. She did this lace right here, and she sewed it for me so that it would be all gathered. So she did that for me. She asked me if I wanted that done. How sweet of her to ask. Normally, you know, you just get it put in the kit and you figure it out. Well, she did that and sewed it for me. I just put the flower and I just used it as a bottom layer. for this flower. And then I put one more of those little sprays underneath. And then this is another eyelet trim, and then I just put a couple more of these little tags that she put inside, and I just put the white in the back. So if I wanted to journal on it for any reason, it's already done. So it's an actual pocket to hold those. Okay, and then the flip side, I kept it simple, but this is where you can see that I wrapped around the baker's twine, and then I just glued, these don't come out, these are glued inside. These are a couple more images. You're not going to be able to see that one tucked way back there, but it's super cute. It's a clock. So, and then this right here, she sends a part for this. This is what goes inside of it, or when you open up the clip. So I used another piece of the doily down here. I used some gesso all the way around to give it that little washed look, and these are all the buttons that came in it. And then I added a couple of the flowers. She also did this on her tag. Totally had to scrap lift that idea because I thought it was ingenious and just stinking cute. So you want to stick a little recipe on there, you can do that, and it'll hang from there. And I just adhered that. So she sends you the chipboard and you pick what paper you want to put on there. And I just left this one plain in the back. If I wanted to put find a really cute sentiment to put back there, I could do that. So this is the front of that. And then you just clip it, and it goes inside, and then you pick up the tripod, and then it holds it. So that's how it looks. Okay. So I just wanted to show you, ladies, you totally, if you've purchased this kit, please make videos on it. I would love to see what everybody else does with them. And not too often do I see people that purchase the kits put up what they created. Because a lot of times I'm guilty of it. I buy them and I hoard it. So, but these ones I always get excited because she puts so much yumminess in it. Now, this is all of what's left over. Oops. From the kit. This is the papers. She added some more fabric here. I'm going to make flowers out of that. Absolutely love it. And then there's some more cherry blossoms. These were the green little sprig thingies that are left over. And then this is the ruffled part. I only used a piece of it. But see, this is how she gathered it. So I love it. Yeah, and some seam binding that I didn't use. So what I'm considering doing is doing a mini. I want to do like a 4 inch by 4 inch mini. I've seen some girls do it and it's adorable, so I want to try to do that. But I have to look, I want to actually do a swap is what I would like to do for that. So we'll see if I can find somebody who would want to do that, because that would be fun. I want to be able to use the scraps of it and just make something cute. I love the super mini ones. But that's it, ladies. This is my altered clothespins, and I hope you guys have a super fab day, and I'll be with you in 2 and 2 to show you a couple other things that I have altered. Alright, mucho hugs, ladies. Have a good one. Bye.